A Hawkinsville woman spent Memorial Day searching through old medical records, hoping to get her late husband's death certificate changed.
Bonnie Maiden Walker says her husband Marlon's cancer came from his exposure to Agent Orange while serving in Vietnam, but it's nowhere on his death certificate. Anthony Montalto joins us in studio to explain why she feels the change is so important.
Yeah, she told me she applied for VA benefits when her husband was diagnosed, but the request was denied. Now Bonnie Maiden Walker points to new research that could prove she was correct decades ago.
I'm a military brat, so I always thought I'd marry into the military, and a Marine, to me, a Marine was the most outstanding guy you could meet.
So when Bonnie Maiden Walker ran into Marlon Maiden at a drive-in burger joint, well, let's just say there was a definite sizzle.
Just fell head over heels. I was surprised he picked me.
But on that day in early 1970, he did pick Bonnie. The vet, just months out of Vietnam, visited Bonnie often as she cared for her horse.
Just hang around, like, why is this guy hanging around,
Wedding bells came later that year, and the couple had a daughter. They enjoyed more than 20 years together before the cancer.
Acute myelogenous leukemia, yeah, it's AML, and you research AML, it's an adult-only leukemia.
Marlon Maiden lost his final battle in 1994. Bonnie applied for compensation for his Agent Orange exposure. She was denied.
It would just drop right on all of them, it would just sprayed on them. It was, on their clothes, on their person, on their skin.
In the 90s, the VA didn't classify AML as an Agent Orange presumptive disease, but new studies like one from doctors Rory Shallis and Stephen Gore at Yale point to the pesticide as a possible culprit.
And when I researched the VA and causes of death from Agent Orange, adult leukemia, which sounds real general and broad, is one of them. Well, that's AML.
So she's planning to send his medical records for review, hoping to get it right while there's still time.
I just want them to say yes. Agent Orange being sprayed with this chemical caused his death.
Now, Bonnie told me the reason it's so important to do this now is because her late husband doesn't have much family left today. She wants his memory preserved in history and an acknowledgement of the pain she says Agent Orange caused her family. Back to you.
Thank you, Anthony. Bonnie Maiden Walker says if you're in a similar situation, you should work with your local Disabled American Veterans chapter.
She says they can help you file the correct paperwork and then lay each step out with you. The Cleveland Clinic says over 300,000 veterans and over 400,000 Vietnamese people died from exposure to Agent Orange from 1962 to 1971. The Vietnam Veterans Memorial Fund says the Agent Orange Act was established in 1991.
It allowed the VA to declare a range of diseases as probable effects of exposure, enabling veterans to pursue services and benefits in relation to those diseases.